and welcome back to Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
And GPS.
And it's been, what, about a week? It seems like we've managed to record about once a week.
Yeah, about a week.
Good news is amazingly enough, mine and Chibi's life is loosening up a little bit. The busy season of work is now over. And, we'll actually have time to record in a timely manner. Doesn't that seem like such a weird thing?
Not only, record, but actually update and, upload.
I know. So, yeah, and thus everybody was in for an absolute shock. Most of our videos are scheduled. We do a whole slew of recording, 1 or 2 afternoons every week or so, and then we set them all up to, update at once. But it just so happens that as it is right now, not only is life good, but the schedule got a little bit of flexibility. So that is going to be a good thing.
Yep.
Of course, as I say that, I'm so, darn good at keeping busy that I'm probably going to find 20 other things to fill it up with, but I know.
But right now, we just have our Stardew Valley over here.
Yep. We finished up RimWorld last week. Had a rather shocking conclusion, so if you haven't seen that yet, you should go find it. And
The spoiler, Chibi dies.
Spoiler, Chibi dies. So does Josh. A lot, actually.
Wonder how Josh feels about this.
I think it amuses him. Then again, I think he also has come to accept that us playing video games is basically just us looking for various ways to, kill him off. His cows
To
are
be
all
fair, I don't actually try to get any of my colonists on RimWorld killed. It just happens that way.
Yep. I don't think I try to kill them off. It just, that game is not forgiving. Like, if you make a single dumb move, that game will punish you for the next 7 days. And some days I think the game just simply likes to punish you.
Yeah.
I was building, I can't remember, was I in the middle of I did build my mill, because I have flour. Let's go stick flour in the fridge and see if we can make anything new.
And you'll have to grow some beets and just start laying some mad beets.
Mad beets with the fat beets. Everybody's looking confused now. One of Chibi's favorite foods is the pickled beets I make at wintertime. To be fair, they are amazing good. You know what I can make now? Because I have wheat? Pancakes. I can make pancakes. And in another day or so, I will have me some milk, and then I can make pancakes plus, eggs and omelets and things.
I can go for some pancakes. That sounds
but you
amazing right now. Well, I could always go for pancakes, I know.
Yeah, I've never known you to, I don't think there's ever been a day in a life where you've been like, pancakes pass. I do remember something about wahaha, all the waffles ever, however. But yeah, I can safely say I've never known you to turn down a pancake. Which I find amazing because my pancakes are terrible.
No, they're not.
See, I think that's your wanton love of pancakes, overturning how weird my pancakes are. Which they are, I cannot make a round pancake for anything. I can make a lopsided pancake using a round pan. I don't even know how. Apparently I don't even know how to make a pancake. But yeah, no, it's just, it's a me thing, man. My pancakes are terrible.
They taste good, even if they are lopsided.
They are in fact awesome. I've got 4 geodes, so I think I'm going to go over to my very friendly blacksmiths and find out what I can do about my geodes. Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Take a hammer, put a geode in a sock, and like try to split it open?
I'm not sure.
I remember, like, my cousins who are boys got like several of those, crack a geode kits, and they were always empty.
Huh.
And apparently, like, the new thing in wedding cakes is wedding cakes that look like it's got a geode bursting out of it, made with rock candy.
Okay.
Which, like, looks cool till you realize that basically it's a giant hunk of sugar. And I don't know if I can be down with the giant hunk of sugar plant. Wow. So, I ran over to the library to pass out a few gifts, and the kids look like they are doing time while studying their homework. Is that the face you make when you're studying for your exams?
Maybe. That blackberry is seizing me. How do I get over there? Oh! Oh! Apparently I can get over there.
Yay. Putting bait in my crab pots.
Well, okay, I can get in there. I just can't actually get to it. There's actually a way to get into the fenced-in area, behind the blacksmith.
Ah, I'll keep that in mind.
No, I don't want to eat the corn. I want to give the corn to people. You want to eat the corn? No.
Is the game telling you you're corny? To be fair, it might have a point.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna be heading back into the cave tomorrow. It's the 26th, so of course tomorrow's the 27th. Yay, I now understand the passage of time. So I think my answer is to head on into the cave tomorrow, see if we can get a bit further along there. I don't even remember what floor I left off on. At the moment, with it being the end of season, I'm just sort of running around scavenging up the last bit of spring goodies before spring starts.
Makes sense.
So, how's the weather?
It's been rather warm the last couple days, at least during the day.
That's nice.
And then it gets super cold at night.
Yep, that's about what we've got going on up here.
Well, I personally don't particularly mind that. My ankle sure doesn't like the constant weather shifts.
That's probably why breaking your ankle and then tripping on ice is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the worst idea you've ever had. Maybe not your best. Although, to be fair, I suppose if one must, bust an ankle, you definitely did it with some style. That was like, that fall was pretty epic.
Yep.
And you did like the toddler thing where you like popped your head up and said, "I'm okay," like instantly after. That was pretty awesome. You know what would be great? If when you're walking around and like things like that happen, if people just randomly have signs like they do at the Olympics to grade how well you're doing. Could you just see like somebody trips and you get to hold up a sign, 6.5? All right, maybe it's me. Probably. So at the moment, I'm just whacking a couple of the rocks in the quarry. They seem to be just regular stones, nothing real exciting, but I'm hoping by cleaning out all that space, I'll make room for something exciting.
I think it's randomly generated every couple days.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, but if you don't clear it out, they stay there. Oh, and my inventory is, of course, full.
I believe the trying to think here. I believe that's how the mining map works.
Sounds about right. And it looks like some pickles and mayonnaise and all sorts of good stuff is now coming up. There we go. So, as I understand it, last night was brew time. How'd that go?
It went alright. I mean, it was watching wrestling with Josh, but it was pretty fun.
But that's your thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure like competitive knitting would bore the tar out of you, but I can go to see it. Oh man, wouldn't that be awesome if like little ladies with knitting needles got into cage fights? This is why we don't allow me to walk around unsupervised. Right there. Still, like extreme Nana wrestling. Can't you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The entire internet just facepalmed and decided I should not be allowed to plan anything ever again. And they're right. Alright, gonna go to sleep for the night, drop off every non-vital item in my inventory. That would be my pretty much carry. And go hit the cave, see if we can get another 10 levels. What do you think?
I know there's some levels.
And if you get out early enough, you can actually see your sprinklers sprinkle your crops. Looks like we've got a couple of potatoes and a cauliflower ready.
Nope.
Are you pro or con on the cauliflower?
Pro.
Pro cauliflower. Probably should have known that. I like cauliflower raw on appetizer platters.
Raw or steamed. Either works.
I can respect that. Of course, now I'm sitting here. Ooh, what am I making for dinner?
We're Aren't you making tacos for dinner?
It is taco night. Doesn't it seem like it's always taco night here?
There's no complaints that it's always taco night over there.
Oh no, that is because I'm a firm believer that I am anti Taco Tuesdays. I think tacos are an answer every day of the week, and I am firm in this.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm making myself hungry for tacos. Thanks, Chips.
To be fair, that's what you're having for dinner. In fact, you walked to the store to go get some lettuce for tonight's tacos.
Yes, I did. The store's about 2 blocks down, and tacos. I mean, what else needs to be said?
This is the first time I've actually seen the, sprinkler sprinkle.
Yep, you have to get up kind of early in the morning to see the sprinklers, but they do sprinkle. Oh, I think my cow is ready for milking.
Cool.
Yes, it is. And I have a phone call.
Anybody important?
Yes, I gotta take this.
Alright. Here at the Epic Line Saplings, we always, get phone calls during recordings.
I am back.
Welcome back. And my bok choy got done.
Nice.
I forgot. Why was I growing this? Besides doing that thing of growing everything.
That is a valuable thing.
That's right, because it's liked by most everyone. Plus, it goes into the super meal, so.
Yep.
Which is max energy, speed, but you don't get the recipe for a while. However, it does sell for a decent bit too. Its base price is 80 gold, and it takes 4 days to grow.
Sounds good. I went ahead and cut my recording when the phone rang.
Okay.
So I'll be coming back up here in just a second. I didn't know if you were still live or not.
I'm still alive, but
Okay. So, picking up now. And welcome back to Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
and GBAs.
And we had a technical difficulty on my end. Technically, my phone rang and I had but that's okay. So,
As I said while you were talking on the phone, here at the Epic Line Saplings, we always have our phone ring.
oh my gosh. And if it's not the phone, and that's the thing, the phone like does not ring at all the rest of the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
even though I work from home, 3/4 of my contact with clients it's always an email. And then the second, we sit down to record, every phone ever rings. But since I knew I had one incoming today, I couldn't just leave it downstairs.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I have my cell phone right here, but only like 3 people actually have my cell phone number. And I'm talking to one of those people now.
The few, the proud, the able to reach you at any time for things that probably don't matter at all. Listen.
What do you think? Should I grow some more bok choy?
I think if you have plans for bok choy, you should grow bok choy.
Yep, I'm selling all the gold and silver stars since that does not matter in...
Yep, it does not have the multiplier making finished goods, so.
Hazelnut is one of the fall crops, right?
I believe so, yes.
Well, wild crop, I should say, not.
Yeah, hazelnuts are foraged and delicious.
Alright, I have picked up some more bok choy seeds.
Trying to
Since it's one of those that make a decent profit without having to actually do much other than water it.
the lazy man's crops.
And George is adorable. The end.
Yeah, darn it. So I came all the way back to drop off, and I need a large goat milk and a large milk, not the regular milk that I just grabbed.
Ah.
Also, I need quality melons and corn. Soon. And I believe I've got peas for both of those. Yes, I just said I need some quality melon over the internet.
Alright, well. And it wouldn't be an epic line sapling recording if the dog didn't need to go outside.
Oh, we're traditionalists like that?
Alright, there you go, dog. I will let you in after this recording.
Yep. There goes our reputation for slick production values. Chibi's dog needs everything. My phone rings. Oh, that's right. I made it all the way down to floor 100, which is the obligatory lava level.
A lot of games don't have lava levels anymore. Unless you're like one of the old school platformer levels. Then you have it. But
I like how you're all nostalgic for the obligatory lava. And, oh, that's interesting. So it said a way down has appeared and 2 ladders popped up, not just one. And that put me in a room with a ladder showing me the next way down.
interesting. I forgot how peaceful the fall weather was in this game with the
It is, and I forgot how absolutely terrible I am with the slingshot. I am bad.
How bad? Probably.
Look, I missed a guy standing still and casting.
Your accuracy wasn't high enough. You're one of those birds in 14 that decide that all they need is crit.
Oh, see, now you're talking to me.
No, I'm not talking to you.
No, I said talking me.
Talking me? Yeah.
Alright. Well, the name of the game is let's get down a couple levels. We already got a staircase, and I'm taking floor 103.
And here we have the dog waiting patiently to come back in.
Unlike the cat, who never waits patiently for anything.
Well, Sebastian asked me a question, but I didn't actually get to see what it was. Because when I clicked to, go to the next dialogue box, it decided that that click was a click that was needed for the selecting of the choice.
Of course.
And now we step away from the keyboard to let the dog in so he doesn't decide to go running off
Again?
again. Hey, Sparky, you want to come in out of the cold? Today is it's not like super cold, but it is a wear jacket weather.
Oh yeah. It's in the 40s today. Which I thought made it especially cute that the kids were like, hey, we're gonna wear our flip-flops to the store.
Oh, Teresa.
Because it's the oddest thing, but like I want to think that at this point we have passed the you need not to have frostbite in your clothes, and yet here we.
But like I said, at one point I see what she was thinking, but on the other hand, put some frickin',
Shoes on.
shoes on.
Yep. Right there. So I've begun to plan ahead, and I've started bringing stones in here with me, so I can just make staircases as needed. Don't want to fight a level? Throw down a dang staircase.
Yep.
And I died because I didn't pay attention. Well, that sucked. Yeah. Just not getting to floor 105 very well.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, let's see. What is missing from my backpack? Nothing I can't live without.
And here we have over here me fishing a little bit.
You
Since now I have the actual kitchen, fishing is now worth it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me. I think I'm gonna make me some pancakes. Ooh! I now have. Oh, I've got the ingredients for pizzas now too. Nice. 150 health. Pizzas are my new food for going exploring in the caves. Sashimi's great, by the way. It really is. But pizza's like sashimi times two. Literally, it's a snack times two.
Yeah, but if you have the mats from one but not the other.
Oh yes. Getting up to cheese level takes a little bit. Okay, level 7 combat. New recipe too. A ring of yoba. Is that a little green guy who I have to go see in the Digabus system?
Yoba. Yova.
Oh lord.
Did you meet them down in a swamp where it bubbled all the time like a carbonated soda?
Oh,
That was, and still is, one of my favorite Weird Al songs.
can you picture the look on my face? It sounds a little ridiculous, but okay.
My, this Anakin guy.
Maybe Vader someday later, but he's such a small guy.
Yep.
See, thanks. Now that's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
Oops. I cannot go fishing on the stone path on the way home.
Correct.
I have not, however, found a hazelnut on my quest to find a hazelnut.
Sounds nuts.
I'm fishing at the pond in my front yard. My grandpa actually, on his land, had a pond. Actually had a couple. I just never went fishing. Because usually during the spring and summer there are so many mosquitoes.
Ah. And backyard pond fish eat you? Mosquitoes eat you? I guess if you fell into the water and somebody can... You know what? This is going off course very quickly. Alright, so I just got the message that I need to farm up more grass for hay, so I'm going to do that real quick.
Alright.
Remember from Sadie's super handy tips, cut the hay furthest from your house and work your way back because your livestock is going to go to the nearest patch of grass.
Yep. Unless you're letting our livestock and then they just go wherever.
Yeah, how is the ducks and chickens doing on their food?
Pretty good.
Pretty good because they can't be convinced that they're not free range?
You're right.
Wonder, is there anywhere in town you can go and cut this? Or are you limited by what's on your actual property?
Alright, let's see what sort of mayhem I can get in terms of money. This is the second day in this recording, and then we go for a third.
Alright.
In mining, I can now transmute. In fishing, I've learned how to make a crab pot and the dish of the sea.
Sounds good.
I forgot, what can come out of crab pots besides crabs?
A lot of the little shellfishy things. So the nautilus, the clams, basically anything that you could pick up on the beach.
So what you're saying is money, money, yo.
Yes. if I was so much nerdier than I actually am. But yes.
Lobster, clam, crab, cockle, mussel, shrimp, oyster. Crayfish, snail, and periwinkle.
Yeah, all the shellfish.
Yep. And most of it sells for a decent bit of money for a little bit of money, or materials.
Sounds about right. Plus, you get tons of bug meat in the caves, so it's essentially free. Thinning out a couple trees down here on my southern parts of my property.
And one of my favorite veggies are now done. Eggplants.
I saw eggplant at the store today. I was like,
You're like, must buy and even Chibi's honor.
something like that. More like somewhere there's a hungry chibi, and here's an eggplant. Alright. Now let's take a look at our crafting menu. So I just got occasionally shields the wearer from damage. That's the ring that it's on. Nice.
Alright, it looks like I'm watering everything.
Sounds good. Taking a quick look at the various minerals I have and haven't dug up and some of my stats to just sort of give me an idea of what I still need. Everything. I still need everything.
I suppose I should build the silo to start gathering up grass for the eventual chickens.
That is good. And it is currently my last day of spring.
No, don't eat the eggplant. I want to actually put the eggplant in to be turned into some sort of jelly or jam or preserve.
Pickles.
Or pickles. The multi-use jars.
Yeah, veggies become pickles. And fruits become jam.
Alright, let's see this crafting. 3 copper bars turn into 1 iron bar.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds handy.
It's sort of a full metal alchemist thing.
I can make a crab pot if I really wanted to. But I don't think I want to at the moment.
You get a couple from various fates. And that, or I'm sorry, fates, quests. I don't even know what game I'm playing. You hear that?
I suppose eventually I should upgrade my pick before winter.
Probably. Sounds like a good plan. Um, Also, don't neglect your sword upgrades because you're going to need those as you go deeper and deeper into the mines.
Yep. I think I lost my sword at some point. Because all I have is a little dinky dagger at the moment.
You can buy a fresh one at the Adventurers Guild.
Yep.
So that's a useful tip. You lose your sword, buy a new one. Yeah, so like my crab pots currently have a soggy newspaper, a periwinkle, and a snail. Which, fair enough. Stuff, right?
Yes, eat the blackberry. I want some blackberries, darn it.
Are you making yourself hungry again?
Yes.
For part of my latest, I'm so smooth move. I'm just walking around the bar, passing everybody a gift. Like, give my girlfriend a gift, without missing a beat, hand the girl next to her a gift, and they both tell me how wonderful I am. I don't suggest trying to pull this maneuver off in real life. Could you imagine how fast that would go so sideways? I somehow doubt that would actually be a maneuver that works in real life.
I don't think it would.
But can you think about someone dumb enough to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking back over the long list of friends I've had, up till this point in my life, I can think of several that would definitely try that. And I'm going to sneak over to the little area that we uncovered last time with our upgraded axe. Oh, my gypsy cart's out. Let's see if she's got anything good today. I think she closes shop in like half a minute. Mead? A honey wine? I have thought about putting honey in one of the casks, but I bet you it would work. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah.
I can also make coffee in the kegs. I need to remember to make coffee and mead. Have you ever had mead?
I don't think so. Then again, I'm not really a big drinker.
I know you're not. It's honey wine, and it is surprisingly good. Then again, I love sweet dessert wines, and that is entirely what it is. So probably not a surprise that I like it, but yeah, it makes it kind of a nice, wonderful, desserty. It's good. Highly recommend.
Okay.
Of course, the fact that you usually have to go to a Renaissance fair to get it doesn't exactly help with the non-nerd cred, you know?
Nah.
But I might put up with a guy chugging from a drinking horn That's what I'm saying. But no, I do not own my own commemorative stun. So. Alright, looks like mostly the new area seems a great place to go to get hardwood.
Good to know.
Because it grows instead of growing trees, it just grows those 2x2 stumps.
Well, it makes sense if it's the new area that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's the one where you need to be able to hack apart the log to get to. So it makes sense you can't get there till you got the tools anyways.
And since you're in a big in a big forest, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and that ends another day for me. So far, going smooth.
Yep. Nobody has called.
Yep. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a break in here.
Alrighty.
And I will be back later. Not too long.
Not too long.
Not too long.
Might wander back eventually.
Something like that. This is Sadie.
And TBS.
And we'll see you again.
Found that hazelnut I was looking for.
Great. Alright, give me just a minute.
Alright. That'll give me enough time to finish this recording over here.
Not a problem. Most of the time people come into the bar, right? Often. But not always.
Alright, I'm waiting for Harvey too.
Also, you can always check the hospital because he does walk from there to there.
Harvey didn't go into the bar.
Oh. What, did he give up drinking just because you were there?
I'm gonna pretend to be hurt, you know. No. Alright, check the TV one more time. Head over here into bed, and this finishes off this episode.
Nice. I'm already uploading videos over here.
So I shall say goodbye for now to our lovely viewers, and they will see this episode at some point in the near future.
Sounds good. Good night.